With Toonz, everything will be stored in a project, and all your projects will be stored under your OpenToonz 1.0 stuff directory. Now, not everything in the project has to be stored there, but the project definition will always be stored in this directory. For an example of the project, the default project is Sandbox. If we click on Sandbox, you will see we have these directories. Each of these directories will contain basically what you make your scene out of. Your drawings will contain the drawings which you make within Toonz. Your extras is where you will have sound and backgrounds. Your inputs is where you will have any drawings you scan will go into the inputs directory. Your output will be your renders. Your palettes will be your palettes for your project. Scenes are self-explanatory, as are scripts. Okay, now we're back in OpenToonz, and we are now going to make our project. There are various ways you can do this. For example, under File, we will have all the project menus over here, but we are going to do this under the browser menu at the end here. With the browser menu, you will first see your directory structure and what's in the directories, and then beneath it will be what is in your project. Over here we see Sandbox, which is our default project, and the reason it's got a red dot there is that is the open project. Above that we have project root, which is where the basic project files will be stored, under C OpenToonz 1 stuff project. Now, to open a new project, we go over here and we go to New Project. When we click on New Project, we get this menu, and we will then put in the details for our project. Then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the scene files as So we are now going to make our project and just call it Toonz Tutorial. And I'm going to, in this case, store these files on a different drive. So I'll go to that drive, click on New to make a new folder, and I'll just call it Toonz Tutorial. Choose that folder. And I'm just going to be lazy and copy and paste. You can call these directories whatever you want to, but I will basically call them exactly what they're put down as. can also use the scene path variable to store your scene in different ways. I will take the most straightforward way, and I will just append the scene name to the scenes, or to the directories, which will take that kind of information. And then we'll click OK, and we will have our project. What you'll notice is that the sandbox has lost its red dot, and now under the project root we have Toonz Tutorial, which has a red dot to show that it is the active project. If we were to click there, sandbox would become the active project. Click on Toonz Tutorial, it becomes the active project, and you will see the directory over here changing as the active project. Now, once we've got our project, we will want to populate it with various things, and of those things, most likely to be populated with will be either video footage, drawings, sequences of drawings, or audio. Now, Toonz will only take two kinds of audio: WAV files or AIFF files. Any other audio format, and you're going to have to convert it. So all audio will have to be AIFF or WAV files. To bring it to the scene, you just drag and drop from here to there. If we want a sequence of images, this would be a sequence of 23 PNG images. And you can also import movies. Safest bet would be to import them as a MOV file. Okay, now that we've imported them, we'll go back to the animation, and you will see that they're now in our timeline. We'll just hide them one by one. Okay. So our first over here is the music. Which you can scrub through the audio there. We then have our still images, which see through the timeline, and our final one will be our movie, which has been converted into still images as well. Save the scene as